Arthur C. Clarke was born in England in 1917. Being both a writer and a scientist, he started writing science fiction in his teens. Since then, he has published more than 50 works of fiction and nonfiction.
If I Forget Thee, O Earth is a story about a 10-year-old boy who lives on another planet with a small colony of people. They live on its planet because Earth has now become unsustainable, and now that the boy is old enough to understand why his people left Earth, his father takes him to see Earth.
If I Forget Thee, O Earth by Arthur C. Clarke. When Marvin was 10 years old, his father finally thought he was old enough to venture outside, so they slowly walked through the long corridors that led to the big door, where the car waited for them.
As the big door opened, Marvin and his dad quickly slid into the car. Marvin looked around, marveled at the first sight of the twinkling stars that hung silently above him. But there wasn't any time to stand around. He had a mission. He had to see the Earth. When he pulled his attention back to the situation, he realized that his dad was going 100 miles an hour, leaving the only thing he knew, the colony, behind.
As the last of the colony slowly disappeared, Marvin was surrounded by barren land. As they zoomed past the landscape, they passed mountains and flatlands. Then Marvin noticed something. It was the skeleton of a crashed rocket. Beyond the skeleton of the rocket stood a monument with a metal cross.
Continuing on their journey, the monument now behind, Marvin felt his atmosphere around him change, something he had never felt before. Everything became cold, and the sky around them began to be overcome by a cold, bright ray of light. As Marvin stared off towards where Earth had now laid in front of him, he thought about all he's been taught and told, its beautiful seas and radiant beauty. Marvin wondered what it would be like when the people returned back to their rightful home.
Where Armageddon had made Earth so empty and dark, as his father began to tell him how Earth used to be, he couldn't picture how life used to exist on the now darkened planet. He also felt the importance of the colony and the fact that it was carrying on their race.
As he finished his thoughts, he realized he could not be able to return to Earth, but believed that the future generations, his children's children, would be able to go back and claim their heritage. He believed that Earth will become sustainable once again and regain its natural beauty. He couldn't bear to look back at the Earth's cold glory as he headed home to his long exile.
Eva, Wally.